How's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to be claiming the Season 10 Scoreboard, the City of Steel. I am currently 101 in the scoreboard, just hit 100 recently and wanted to go through and claim everything. Before I do start claiming things, giving some feedback on the scoreboard itself and the rewards, I do like to make sure that my character is far enough from, let's say, cap, script cap, gold cap, things along those lines. I did go ahead and try to tally up everything prior to claiming just to make sure I don't go over on any of these, let's say, resources or currencies, and then, waste anything. So now that I know I'm not going to go over, I am ready to claim all these rewards in a lump sum. I know not everybody likes to do it in this fashion, but for me it works well. For this season I am claiming it with, let's say, not my main character, but my other character. And at least this way, I'm able to take advantage of lunchboxes, script, gold, and a bunch of other things on this character. My other character is getting closer to level 1000, and when I hit 1000, I'm going to be playing a little differently. Not as much on that character, mixing up my other characters. So for me, it makes the most sense to claim things where I'm going to be spending most of my time. And then for those that, let's say, only play on one character, definitely consider making another character slot. Maybe for future, we'll call it investment, you can start claiming and putting some resources and currencies on other characters, but story for another day. Without further ado, let's see what we can get on the scoreboard. Alright, like I said, I did recently hit 100. This season we'll call it a tarnished season. Let's say with last season's boost, obviously you're claiming it every so many levels that it does pop up. So you're making sure you get your score bonus and boost throughout the rest of the season. But for this season, I did claim the auto axe early on, and I still have yet to even make one, re-roll one. That will be a video soon. So let's just say this is maybe the first season that we'll call it tarnished. And I didn't wait to claim things. But as we do start claiming things, again, I'm happy to see a combination of resources and rewards that we're able to get. One of my biggest criticisms will always be, for example, the way I play and my armor sets. I don't really use power armor. So we will be seeing a bunch of different power armor things, and I understand it's not for me, but others do enjoy using them, so kudos to those. I am happy to see a couple of different non-power armor skins and other things that they've added, even if it's, let's say, for a wood set, but different things along this line work pretty well, just so I can have maybe a little bit more encouragement to use other armor sets. This season I was pretty happy as well to see that there was modules and cores. I feel like there was maybe a couple seasons back where we were only getting one or the other. I could be mistaken, but trying to get modules and cores stocked up on different characters is also very important to me, as I am re-rolling different weapons via the legendary crafting system. So those rewards are always welcome. And speaking of re-rolls, the 250 script also is going to come in handy. I definitely need to put all this to good use soon. So definitely expect some legendary crafting videos, maybe more related to some of the newer rolls, whether it's the auto axe that we're staring at right now, the rippers, the chainsaws, things of that nature. I've already rolled 10 chainsaws in one of my previous videos. I'll be re-rolling another 10 soon. That last video, I thought power attack damage was not something that I was looking forward to, but was surprisingly mistaken, in a good way, I suppose. And a lot of those rolls actually were power attacks, so that was kind of a little different. And then for this season, we are seeing the addition of stamps to the scoreboard. I've already gone ahead and counted them all. You're getting, let's say, 5 every so often, and then it totals up to 20 stamps. It's pretty useful, but realistically, if you are the leader for 2 different expeditions, let's say 2 days in a row, that is your 20 stamps. Getting 10 each one successfully if you are the leader, so keeping in mind, okay, maybe like a couple of trips, let's say paid for via the seasonal scoreboard. Gold and let's say atoms, always a welcome sight, as well as caps. Again, I was mentioning, in addition to the power armor skins, we are seeing different skins this time around, the Union set of skins for various armors. Definitely good to see that. The Skippy icon, oh boy, that's what the beard's going to look like soon. We may have to use that one. Red Reaper Flamer skin, okay. I personally don't use, let's say, cryolators, flamers, things of that nature, so I'm curious to see who down at the Scorch Beast Queen will be using that. Again, we're seeing those power armor paints. I feel like this season, maybe we don't get as many. I don't know, I did take a quick look before claiming, and it almost feels like there's less power armor skins this time around. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright, claiming up that gold. We should get close to 2,000 bullion. I don't think it's exactly that much, closer to like 1950 if my math was correct, but a nice hefty sum of bullion that this character will be putting towards lunchboxes. If I was claiming it on one of my other characters, I would have focused all that gold, let's say at regs, or let's say other vendors I could spend the gold on. Which is something that I encourage too. Again, I do this a little differently where I claim everything in a lump sum and I'm able to look at everything all onto one character. If you wanted to take a step further, you could, go in back and forth. So let's just say I didn't want stamps on this character, back out, go claim it on the other character, come back and, go back and forth. If you really want it to be efficient, if that's useful to you, definitely consider something along those lines. It might help out. And also, like I mentioned, checking before you claim to know that you're not going to go over on cap, script cap, any of that is very important. Union Marine paint, I'm kind of liking the look of this. Kind of like rusted and kind of, let's say, dragged through the mud a little bit. Fanatic icon, I haven't seen this one yet. There are a few icons that I've seen people rep throughout the season, but then there's others that are still a surprise. Bring on the modules, bring on the cores. This character needs a bunch of cores, not so much in terms of modules, where my other main character is the opposite. That character quite literally has over 3,000 cores and like no modules, so re-rolling things has been fun. And again, don't forget to claim your score boost every so many levels. If you do decide to do something like this lump sum, you're making sure that you're going in early, claiming the 5%, then appropriately claiming the 10 and the 15, all adding up, or sorry, the 10% at the last one, all adding up to 25%. I definitely went a little further, maybe 2-3 levels before claiming some of the boosts earlier on, so we're still learning. Fanatic Scrapper Helmet, I like this. Maybe I'll rep this before it does become Halloween. And right now in the game we are repping the let's say the Halloween holiday event. We're just a few days from Halloween, hunting down the spooky Scorched. So we'll see, maybe I'll use some of these different skins or helmets for my own, let's say, spooky attire. Alright, we are approaching the last kind of stretch. The flare I like. I haven't really messed with it too much recently. I would say I've kind of found different flare pieces in the beginning that I used and repped and was pretty happy with. I'll have to cycle through and see what these past seasons have given me and I already forgot about. Again, maybe this is what, the second, third power armor skin? Maybe fourth? I know it's kind of going through the different varieties, but at least it's not a dozen plus skins just for power armor. Fnatic Auto Axe Paint. Ooh, I'm looking forward to that one. Some more script, please and thank you. Some more atoms. Let's take a look at this last little chunk here. A steel bust. Kind of looks like one of those Art Deco things that they've had in their shop in the past. Flying car icon. Yeah, there's definitely a few icons that I haven't seen yet. No shortage of lunchboxes anytime soon. It was funny because early on when I saw this beacon signal loot bag, I had no idea what it was, and I was like, oh, I guess it came from the scoreboard. Was genuinely confused the first couple times I saw it, though. $2,500 caps. That should be the last time you do get caps for the rest of this claiming session, but that was a nice hefty lump sum. It should be close to 5,000 caps that I'm able to throw onto my character. Jetpack, ooh. Pittsburgh Union Steel player icon. Yeah, there's a few of these I guess I haven't seen yet. Union Secret Service Under Armour. I have to compare what that's like with the other ones. Union Recon armor paint. That's going to look nice once I do have my recon set going. I have rolled recon in the past, not with the most luck, and then ironically I get my best piece from a queen. I got an unyielding sentinel. I think it's like disease resist as a third roll. The third roll is not important, but let's just say that was, I want to say, a chess piece, and that's kind of rekindled my interest in recon. My main character, I've actually been re-rolling solar armor and other things, let's say on stream. Those haven't been a set of rerolls just because it costs a lot more to collect than the steel, the modules, and all that. Let's say longer term, trying to reroll those, it's such a hit or miss. So if I'm able to get a few different solar pieces to finish up my recon, that's kind of the goal. But yeah, we'll revisit some recon rerolls and some other tongue twisters down the road. Look at that steel furnace secret door. That looks nice. I've seen that on a few camps. I was excited when I saw that. And last but not least, we are here at 100, about to claim rank 100, the City of Steel bundle, and that'll make 100 claims, 100 rewards. Well, more than 100 because some of them will have the Fallout First rewards as well. I'm not going to go further. This is rank 101. Like in previous seasons, I will be revisiting the scoreboard right before it turns into the next season. In previous seasons, I've been able to go well above 150, 160, and this season I decided to go a little slower, kind of compare last season's boost with, let's say, how much effort I put in. This season I wanted to kind of relax a little more. There was definitely days that I was ignoring certain challenges, but for the next season I see myself going a little bit more efficiently in the beginning, trying to see how quickly I can get extra levels and hit, let's say, 100 even faster, hopefully. And then again, I'm going to be claiming all the scoreboard rewards in a lump sum fashion. So we'll see. From now till then, I will try to push as far as I can in the scoreboard. I don't think I'll be able to hit anywhere like 150 like I did in previous seasons, but it's going to be, let's say, informative for me to see where I can get, and let's say maybe over a month if that's how long we have till the next update. But as we are looking at this scoreboard, as I back out into the game, you'll see the 1350 script, the 1950 caps, gold and other things popping up, the perk coins. We got a good amount of stuff here. And again, like I mentioned, prior to claiming any of this, I went through, made sure I wasn't going to be too close to anything. The script cap was a little sketchy as I was counting it out, but I am happy that I got all these numbers. And then when I did count all these prior to stream, it was looking like 5,000 caps, 20 stamps. Again, it's the first time we're seeing stamps. I'm very happy with that. I'm able to continue collecting them. My other character, I think, has close to 200 stamps. I have not purchased anything since Expeditions has come out. Between this character and my other character, I've been going through and just trying to collect each weekly reward. And then I figured down the road I'll be able to have, let's say, more stamps to spend, and then I would hopefully go through and unlock every Union-related power armor thing, and then move on to, let's say, the trench runners codes and things like that I might want to learn, pick up, and build, or at least craft some of those, let's say, apparel sets. In any case, we got the stamps. I'm very happy about that. Perk card packs in the end, we should have gotten close to 14 perk card packs, and then towards the end you also get the 50 perk coins, which is nice if you are working on your legendary rerolls, or sorry, legendary perks. And then if you are, let's say, taking off certain perks and then re-equipping them, that does cost a little bit, so all these perk coins do help. We got 36 modules along with 8 cores, so that's pretty good too. The 8 cores is like an encrypted run, so that's not a big deal. The 36 modules is great because at the end of the day, if you're only able to get, what, 300 script a day, if it's 50 per module, that's only 6 you're able to get. So realistically, this is almost a week's worth of modules that's on this character. In hindsight, I should have claimed it on my other one. Not a big deal. We were able to get close to 2k gold, the 1350 script, the 18 lunchboxes, that adds up pretty nicely, and of course the 1500 atoms. And of course I can't leave out the power armor skins and other things that I might not personally find the most useful, but there are others out there that are happy to see some of these and are able to kind of mix it up a little bit and swap out whatever power armor skins they're using or other skins that we did see, flares and such. But alright, that's 100 ranks on the scoreboard. Like I said, I'll be working my way towards the end of the season, towards 150. Let's see how close we can get. Again, a little bit more of a relaxed season. Plenty of people in the community on Twitch were hitting, let's say, 100 before me, and I was using that as a point of comparison. Like, okay, this person hit 100 maybe 2 weeks before me, 1 week before me. So then it also helps me see how quickly people in the community are also progressing. But very happy to claim these, very happy to share some insight. I do hope everybody found that informative. We'll be back to some 76 adventures soon. Keep an eye out for more videos, some legendary rerolls, amongst other things I'll be posting up. I do appreciate the support as always. You guys keep an eye out for new goodies, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take it easy, everybody.